Well, welcome back to the channel. It's been a little bit. It's been cold, so I've been coming out and reading, but I'm braving it today. It's in the teens, so we are on Amendment 23, ratified in 1961. There you go. Let's take a gander, see what Amendment 23 of the U.S. Constitution is. Section 1 of Amendment 23, the District Constituting the seat of the government of the United States shall appoint in such manner as the Congress may direct. A number of electors of President and Vice President equal to the whole number of senators and representatives in Congress to which districts would be entitled if it were a state. But in no event, no more than the least populous state shall be in addition to those appointed by the state, that they shall be considered for the purpose of the election of the president and vice president to be electors appointed by the state, and it shall meet in the district and perform such duties as provided by the 12th article of amendment. Section 2. The Congress shall have power to enforce this article by appropriate legislation. Okay, let's see what the author's notes are on this. The District of Columbia is a unique creation established in Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17 of the Constitution to ensure that residents of the nation's capital will not have undue influence over the federal government. The framers gave them no influence, at least on paper. They might lobby, but at least they could not vote. That made sense when the nation's capital was a place where people worked, not lived. But in 1960, Washington, D.C. had become the 9th largest city in the nation and deprived people who lived there of the franchise did not seem just. Hence the 23rd Amendment, which in substance allows residents of the nation's capital to vote for president. Not to excess verbiage, however, technically, neither citizens of the District of Columbia nor anybody else can vote directly for the president. You only can choose electors, unknown to us personally, but pledged to the candidate of our choice. Why the franchises for president, but not the Congress? Unlike residents of states, people who lived in the Washington, D.C. are still subject to taxation without representation, a major complaint that led to Americans' independence. In 1978, Congress proposed an amendment that would grant full voting right to Washington, D.C. as though it was a state. They seemed fair enough, but residents there are overwhelmingly Democrats, and Republicans did not wish to give the opposing party 2 more seats in Senate, at least 1 more seat in the House. Only 16 votes voted to ratify the District of Columbia Voting Rights Amendment, less than half of the 38 required. Today, the bipartisanship at a fever pitch, this amendment would probably not clear the first hurdle, 2/3 majority in both houses of Congress. So, 23rd Amendment gives people that live in the District of Columbia the right to vote for president and vice president. Long and short of that story. So, if you have any questions or concerns, post them in the comments below. And until next time, take care and God bless.